Hi there, it's Christy. I'm back with another soccer ball box. A lot of people wonder, I know I did, how to get a soccer ball in a shoebox this size. So let's go over it and I'll show you how much you can pack in there around the soccer ball. I put my spiral notebook with the spirals down so that if it's up top it doesn't somehow, the sharpness of the wire doesn't somehow poke into the ball. So here I have a big dinosaur poster. I love to get dinosaurs in the boxes for the boys whenever I can because they love dinosaurs. And here's a pencil pouch and their spiral notebook. Here's the pump for the balls. There are some smaller pumps than this that I ended up ordering two with some of my balls, and I really like them better. But these were the smallest ones I found before that, and it has 3 needles with them, and I like it, like that. Whistle and soap. See how this ball is shaped? After the air came out, it had this big opening here. Now, you can use a rubber band to squish them all together. Allison Alvarez does that very successfully, but I'm always afraid of, making the ball just stretch too much that it hurts it and it won't be able to blow up. So I found that this really seems to work pretty well. Each ball is a little different. I have some dice in here. So all this was in the crevice of the ball. This really cute VW Hot Wheel. Comes pre-distressed. Looks like it's right out of the desert or the beach. I found these on holler.com, these little action figures, Batman and Firefly. And they're just great for a shoebox because they are small. This is the first year that Operation Christmas Child in our country allows figures. So as long as they don't have any guns, they're okay. And they're movable. So I think a little boy will enjoy playing with these. I think actually it's going to an older boy. We can say little boy, but it's an older boy. Here's another Matchbox car. I love the Matchbox cars. They just fit in the little crevices. So when you're doing a soccer ball theme, you're really going to have the soccer ball and the pump are going to be big and all your other items are going to be small. I tried to put a Sharpie in with all of my balls, soccer balls, so they can put their name on their ball. This just matched with the green theme that was going on. It's just a cute eraser. Okay, I'm going to take the ball out and show you. It says it's Midnight Neon. I love this particular ball. Feels really nice, and it collapsed really nicely. If you don't know about how to collapse a ball, get the air out of it, each of the balls have a hole in it, and you take your needle that comes with your pump, you stick it in, just push. At first you're going to hit resistance, and then you push and it goes through and you're into the bladder where the air is. Then you just automatically, air will start coming out, and then you just slowly push the air out more. You don't want to go too fast because that can cause the bladder to have a hole in it. So after all the air is pushed out, you can take the needle out, and then the air doesn't go back in. If you leave the needle in, then the air will try to go back in the ball. So take the needle out and then shape your ball, just kind of push it down and see what it wants to do. So if you wanted to put a rubber band around it, you could even do that, and it would take up less room. For me, I don't know, I've been able to get a lot of stuff in just to this part, so I've left it like this. You're just going to have to kind of finagle around in your box and which way you think it will fit the best. Sometimes it goes diagonal, sometimes straight, depending on what other things you want to pack around it. I found these cute scissors. office supply store. I think it was Office Depot right after the school sales. I like packing a deck of cards. They're compact, and you can do so many things with cards. You can play war with one person, you can play solitaire, you can play with a group. You can even use it for matching for littler kids. So I like that because it fits really well in these boxes with the ball. Dice, I think you can do a lot of things with the dice also. And then here's the toothbrush with the cover, pens and pencils, string, lots of things you can do with string. Here's a compass and carabiner. Kind of did the purple as an accent color. A highlighter for school supplies. Pencil sharpener for school supplies. Let's see what's in here. I always like to put something in here. Aha! Well, I think this is a mastodon. Can you see it? Or a woolly mammoth. I don't know which, you tell me which one it is, a woolly mammoth or a mastodon with those great tusks. And then the other things are pencil top erasers in there. Just a nice surprise for the child when they open up the pencil sharpener and find even more gifts. This one I was able to fit a string backpack in. This is a nice sturdy one. And I thought the color went pretty well with the soccer ball. I also packed this dinosaur. It's a really beautiful one, high quality, pretty dinosaur that he can play with. And colored pencils. Sketch pad. Our letter and picture are in these, and they're made to color. And the last thing is a washcloth. I put that at the bottom of my box. It seems like it doesn't take up any room that way. So if you have any questions about deflating soccer balls, I am not an expert, but I have learned last year I was scared to death to put that needle in, and because you have to, like, it doesn't feel like it's going to go, and then you push it and then it goes in, and then the air starts coming out, and I was so afraid I would ruin the soccer ball. But it isn't hard after you've done it once. Then you know exactly what you're doing, and you can fold it, it's kind of fold or roll or rubber band it to fit it in your box then. And I think it's Samaritan's Purse wants us to pack as many soccer balls as we can, because it just grabs the attention of these older boys and makes them feel like, wow, this is a really cool box. There is a soccer ball in here. Let's see what else is in here. And then their attention is grabbed, so they are more likely to stay or want to come back to hear the gospel. That's the goal here, is to get as many of these kids to stay for the classes afterwards so that they can learn more about Jesus and what the Bible says about God. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to unpack all my soccer balls on a video like this, but if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments, and I'll answer as many as I can. I hope that some of you will delve into the soccer ball in your box arena, so that we can get more soccer balls out there for those older boys. I think they just love them. And I just got all different colors. None of my soccer balls, no two are the same. And they're cheap. They're not as expensive as I thought. If you watch for the sales, they are. I thought they would be around $20 or something. And most of mine, I think, were $6.99, $7.99. So don't be afraid of the price, because I know a lot of WOW items cost about that same amount. All right, well, thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope you have some tea or coffee or a cold drink to enjoy while you're packing during this last week of Operation Christmas Child. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.